Welcome back to the dojo. This is a greenbelt lesson. I will assume you can write a class, define an interface, and pass a dependency into a constructor, because the white belt lessons covered exactly that. I will assume nothing beyond it. Here's a method that works out what shipping costs. A parcel goes in, a carrier name goes in, and a price comes out. Inside it switches on the carrier. Standard, express, overnight. 3 cases, 1 method, about 30 lines. 4 different parts of the application call it. It is tested. It has been in production for a year, and it has never once been the cause of a bug report. Then, sales sign a deal with an international carrier, and the only way to add it is to open this method and edit it. You are now editing the one method that standard, express, and overnight all run through. Nothing about those 3 has changed, but the file they live in has, so all 3 are back in the test plan. Picture a power drill. The body is sealed. You do not open it, you do not rewire it, and you would void the warranty if you tried. And yet it does jobs it was never shipped to do. The moment you fit a different bit, a masonry bit, a screwdriver bit, a hole saw. Somebody designed a chuck, a gripping seam at the front, and that one decision is why a bit invented years after the drill still works in it. The drill is closed. What the drill can do is wide open. This is the second of 5 lessons on solid. The first was S, single responsibility. 1 class, 1 reason to change. This one is O, the open-closed principle. The phrase comes from Bertrand Meyer in a book published in 1988, and it has survived this long because it sounds like a contradiction. Software should be open for extension, but closed for modification. Take the 2 halves apart because both get misread. Open for extension means you can add new behavior to the system. Closed for modification means you add it without editing the code that already works. Both at once sounds impossible, and the drill has already shown you it is not. You get new behavior by fitting a part, not by opening the body. Here is the calculator on the day it was written. There is 1 carrier, standard, and it is priced by weight at a flat rate per kilogram. A parcel is a small record holding a weight and a destination. A parcel goes in, a price comes out, and the whole thing is 4 lines. There is nothing wrong with this code, and I want to be clear that there was nothing wrong with writing it this way either. 1 carrier does not need a design, it needs a multiplication. 6 months later, there are 3 carriers, and the method has grown a switch. Standard, express, overnight. Each case carries that carrier's own pricing rule. Notice how it got here. Nobody sat down and designed this. Express arrived, and adding a case was 2 lines and obviously the smallest change available. Overnight arrived, and the same argument applied again. Each individual step was the reasonable one. This method is now the only place in the codebase that knows what any carrier charges. Look inside one case. Overnight charges a flat fee up to 2 kilograms, and then a rate per kilogram on everything above it. That is a perfectly ordinary pricing rule, and it needs a local variable and a condition of its own. Those now sit inside a switch case, inside a method that is also answering for 2 other carriers. Run it, and all 3 carriers price correctly. Standard, express, and overnight all come out right. There is no bug here, and that is worth saying out loud, because the code you are about to replace is not broken. This is not a rescue. It is a change to where the next change lands. Now add international. You open the method, you add a case, you write the rule. 4 lines, maybe 6. It compiles, it works, and it took 10 minutes. The change was easy. Difficulty was never the problem. Where you had to make it is the problem. Two things just happened. You edited a method that 3 working carriers depend on. So all 3 need retesting for a change that has nothing to do with them. And look at the default case. Hand this method a carrier nobody has written yet, and it throws. Not at compile time, where you would see it. At runtime, in front of a customer. If this is landing, subscribing helps the channel reach more people. Let's keep training. Here is what close for modification actually buys you. Code you did not edit cannot have been broken by this change. That is not a style opinion. It is a fact about diffs. Every file you leave alone is a file you do not have to reread, do not have to retest, and nobody has to review. Adding new behavior puts the risk on the new thing only, where it belongs, because the new thing is the thing you are not sure about yet. Editing spreads that risk across everything that happens to share the file, including 3 carriers that were priced correctly this morning and will be priced correctly tonight, whatever you do. The word for that spread is blast radius, and the size of yours is decided by where you make the change, not by how careful you are while you make it. The refactor starts with one question. What actually varies here? Not the parcel, that is the same shape whichever carrier you use. Not the act of asking for a price. Every carrier answers that same question. What varies is the pricing rule itself, 1 per carrier. So the rule is the thing that gets a seam. A seam is just a named place where you can swap one implementation for another without the surrounding code noticing. And in C#, that name is almost always an interface. Find what varies, put a seam in front of it, and the calculator stops needing to know what is on the other side. Here's the seam. An interface called iShippingRate with 2 members, a carrier name, so a rate can say which carrier it speaks for, and 1 method that takes a parcel and returns a price. 2 members, and that is deliberately the whole thing. This is the chuck. Anything that wants to be a carrier has to grip here, and nothing else about it is the calculator's business. Not how it prices, not whether it calls an API, not whether it has a weight band. The interface is the complete list of what the calculator is allowed to depend on. Standard rate is the first bit. It says its carrier is standard, and its price for method holds exactly the rule that used to live in the first switch case. The rule did not change. It moved out of a case, which has no name, and into a class, which does. Express rate and overnight rate are the same move. Overnight keeps its 2 kilogram band, and now that band is the only thing in the file. There is no other carrier in scope to confuse it with, and when the band changes, nothing outside this one class is opened. And here is the calculator with the switch gone. It holds the rates it was handed, finds the one whose carrier name matches, and asks it for a price. Read that method again. There is nothing carrier-specific left in it. It does not name standard. It does not name express. It does not name overnight, so it does not have to change when any of them do. The program builds the 3 rates and hands them to the calculator. This is now the only place in the whole codebase that knows which carriers exist. There is a name for that place, the composition root. The one spot where an application decides which concrete pieces it is made of and plugs them together. Every other file works against the interface and never learns what it actually got. Knowing the list is not a leak here. It is the composition root's entire job. Run it, and the output is identical. Same 3 carriers, same 3 prices, to the penny. Nothing the program does has changed. What changed is where you go when a carrier is added. So add international. Here is the whole change. 1 new file, 1 class, the rule inside it, and 1 line in the wiring that says this rate exists too. The calculator is not opened. Standard, express, and overnight are not opened. New behavior, and every line that was working this morning is still exactly as it was. Now the failure on the other side, because in my experience, it is the more expensive one. Once a seam works, it is very tempting to put one everywhere, in case something varies later. It feels like foresight. It costs almost nothing to add today. And the argument for it is always the same sentence. What if we need to change this? Watch what that actually buys. Here's the same feature, built by somebody who wanted everything open. An interface for the rate. A factory that builds rates. An interface for the factory. A provider that reads a configuration file to decide which factory to ask, and a scan at startup to find the providers. Adding a carrier is now a class, a factory, a configuration entry, and a startup that fails if any of the three disagree. Every seam in there is open for extension, so by the letter of the principle it passes. But nobody can read it. The question, what does Express charge, now takes 4 files and a configuration entry to answer. And because the wiring is looked up by name instead of written down, a typo is not a compile error anymore. It is a crash at startup. The switch you replaced could at least be read from top to bottom. So here's the test for whether a seam is worth it. Put one where the thing behind it has already varied, or where you can name the next variation and the person who's going to ask for it. Anything else is guessing, and guessing builds a chuck for tools that do not exist. A chuck built to fit every tool grips none of them well. The drill has 1 chuck, not 9. First mistake. Open closed does not mean you may never edit a file. Bug fixes are edits. Refactoring is edits. Deleting a carrier you no longer use is an edit. The principle is about adding new behavior, and what it asks you to leave alone is working code that the new behavior has nothing to do with. Second mistake. Somebody has to know the list, and people read that as a hole in the principle. When international was added, the composition root gained a line. That is not a violation. Wiring is designed to change every time the set changes. That is the whole job of that file. What matters is that the calculator and the 3 existing carriers did not. Third mistake, and this is the common one. Adding an interface does not make you closed if you kept the switch. If the calculator takes I shipping rate and then switches on the concrete type to decide what to do with it, you have added a file and changed nothing. The test is not whether an interface exists. The test is whether adding the next carrier makes you open an old one. The open-closed principle. Open for extension, closed for modification. New behavior arrives as new code, not as an edit to code that already works. And you get there by finding what varies and putting a seam in front of exactly that. This week's drill. Find a switch or an if chain in your own code that has grown a case more than once. Write down what varies across the cases. Define an interface for that one thing, and move a single case into a class behind it. One case, not all of them. Then see whether the next case is easier than the last.